probably remember learning about the Egyptian pyramids at some point in elementary school. And even if you weren't part of the public school system, you were bound to encounter some information about them at a museum or in a book. These mammoths of structures are hard to escape, as they're famous for being grandiose in nature, to put it lightly. The tallest pyramid in Egypt, the Great Pyramid of Giza, once stood 481 feet tall, but has since eroded down to 451 feet because of vandalism. For you to better imagine this, the average 3-story building stands just 45 feet tall. So if we're doing the math correctly on this one, and we know we are, the pyramid would have stood at the height of a 32-story building. So, who's responsible for the creation of these ridiculously tall and ever elusive, mysterious pyramids? We'll get to the bottom of it today in this episode of the Infographic Show, Who Built the Pyramids? Before we get into the nitty-gritty of who built them, let's start with some Pyramid 101, shall we? There are about 80 pyramids currently standing in Egypt. The oldest is the Pyramid of Djoser, and it's located in Saqqara, north of the city of Memphis. The pyramid was built in 2630 BC for King Djoser. Many of the more popularized and notable pyramids are at Giza, a city on the outskirts of Cairo, some of which include the Giza Necropolis, Pyramid of Khufu, one of the 7 wonders of the world, and the Khafre Pyramid. Ancient Egyptians were one of the first civilizations of people who believed in an afterlife. They didn't see death as the cessation of life, but rather as an interruption. They believed that when a king died, a part of his spirit, or his ka, remained intact with his physical body. The mummification we've all come to know about that has also been popularized in the media served the purpose of preserving the king's spirit that they believe lived on. They basically hoped that the king's soul would return to his body and give it life again. So the king's ka was never left wanting. They'd also bury riches like gold, vessels, food, and furniture along with the dead king. Egyptians really weren't messing around with this belief. When the pharaoh was still alive, they revered him as an incarnate of Horus, the god of the sky, and when he